Hi, I'm Steve Thompson, president of Emery Thompson Machine.
I'm Christi Brown, vice president of sales and marketing.
Now I always forget. Who goes first?
You always go first.
Okay, that's why I have to ask. I have a great one this week.
Okay.
I've put together, because a lot of people they ask about our class that we do called Make It Fresh and other classes. Where can I get more information on going into the frozen dessert business? So I'm putting together a list, and by the time you see this tomorrow, I'll have it all put together and ready to send out. If you want to contact me, Steve at Emery, E-M-E-R-Y, Thompson.com. Well, what am I talking about? It's a list of the different courses that I'm aware of that teach ice cream, Italian ices, dairy-free, gelato. In fact, if you have a course that I'm not aware of, please let me know and I'll add it to it. But just to give you an example, ours is going to be on there. Our Make It Fresh class, which goes for one day. It's on a Wednesday, and we do it every other month. Jeff has Ice Cream Boot Camp, which is hands-on, and that's the Monday and Tuesday before our class. Steve Christensen runs Scoop School and is very well received, and I'll be talking to Steve and get the information for you on when that happens. Penn State has two courses. Christi and I teach there. We'll be there in January to teach Ice Cream 101 at the end of January.
Burr.
Yeah, Burr is right. It's cold then. They also have Ice Cream Short Course, which I don't recommend for you unless you work for a dairy or for a butter company, because it's all analyzing fat content, whereas the other course that we do is, if an ice cream cone costs $5, how much should you charge for a banana split? Dr. Scott Rankin runs University of Wisconsin and has an excellent course out there, another cold winter course. Malcolm Stocco Associates. Malcolm is world famous, has written many books, and does private consulting, and I'm going to check with Malcolm to see if he also does classes, but I know he's available for hire as a consultant. So I figure I'm not afraid to talk about competitions courses, because I think any information you can get from any source is going to help your business.
Very good. That was a good one. Mine's not as complex. Mine is, how do you calculate a formula from a CB350 to a 24 quart? Well, it's very easy. So we'll start from the little one, the CB200. If you have where are we at? Right there, the 3-quart one. If you find a recipe for a CB200 and want to make it in the CB350, you're just going to double that. Going from the CB350 to the next one up, a 12-quart, you're going to double the recipe from the CB350 to the 12. To get to the 24-quart from a CB350, you're going to triple that. So take that formula and times it by 3. It's very easy, and of course you can always email or give Steve and I a call and we can do the calculations for you.
My next one is appropriate for the season. It's October, and it's of course pumpkin season. Now I stole this from Christi, and so I'm going to direct you to Christi. It's a recipe for apple cider sorbet. And I'm telling you, it's fantastic. Musselman's apple cider, sugar, apple pie filling. Optionally, you can put in some vodka for an adult kick to this wonderful product. And the formula is right here. Contact Christi, C-H-R-I-S-T-I, at EmeryThompson.com. This is Christi. It's not that girl. It's not the girl on the phone. It's not Steve's daughter, because she's not my daughter, though. You know, she mooches off us. It's Christi at EmeryThompson.com. This is really a great formula, the apple cider sorbet, to have at this time of year, all the way from now through Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
Can you spell Christi for us, please?
Oh,
He
gee.
did.
Yeah, C-R-I-S-S-Y. No.
No.
It's C-H-R-I-S-T-I at EmeryThompson.com. Bug her about it. I don't have it.
It's a good one. And when he said to add the vodka, you can always make it what I call an apple pie moonshine. I think we're all Southerners are quite familiar with what a moonshine is. We've all had that. My next one is, after making my Italian ice, is it necessary to put it into a hardening cabinet, or can I just put it right into the dipping cabinet right as I make it? No, you cannot. The reason for putting it into a hardening cabinet or a chest freezer that's at least 10 below zero is because your product's going to separate. So especially when you're working with ices, what's going to happen is your sugar is going to stay more up here, and then you're going to have like an icy water sugar thing going on, and all of your fruits and flavors and your bases are going to sink to the bottom. So moving it from there, it comes out pretty thick consistency, but it's nowhere near where it can be to scoop it, because it's just going to hold it to where it is, and now it's just everything is going to sink. So as soon as you make any product, cream ice, ice cream, ices, frozen yogurt, doesn't matter. It needs to go right into a hardening cabinet or a chest freezer.
That's really the best way to preserve it.
Yeah.
I know over in Italy, some people will pull the gelato out and put it right into cabinets and sell it, which is fine if you're going to get rid of a flavor in about an hour and a half.
Yeah, and the pans are this big versus most people working with
the
3
big
gallon,
tubs.
gallon containers.
That's right. My other one is another one to contact me. This one says, Dear Mr. Thompson, I reside on the Caribbean island of Monserrat and are seriously considering starting my own frozen dessert business. I've been watching your seminars and are quite fascinated with your machines. It's my desire to purchase one in the near future. I'm interested in purchasing ice cream mix. Or is there a recipe for the mix you can share? I would be most grateful. Yes, I have a formula that I can send you for making your own ice cream mix. In the United States, even though you're using all pasteurized ingredients, as we've talked about before, you would have to repasteurize it. So it's a little complex to be able to do that. But if you're in a remote location, if you're in any remote place on the face of the earth, you can put together your own blend and make your own ice cream, and I'll be happy to send you my formula for that. There are other sources. If you can't get a liquid mix, and by the way, if you're in the Caribbean, you could call Ice Cream Club. Ice Cream Club, Rich Draper is the owner, and that's in Boynton Beach, a very large company that sells pre-made ice cream, and it's quite good. They also sell ice cream mix, and I know they ship to certain countries in the Caribbean. So Ice Cream Club in Boynton Beach. Otherwise, any other location, you can use a powdered mix. Fabri, F-A-B-B-R-I, is a family founded in Italy the same year that Emery Thompson was, 1905. And they make a powdered mix, all the dairy ingredients and the sugar and everything else, everything but the flavor, right in a bag. You dilute it with either milk or water, and milk, of course, is better. And you put that in your machine, and you're making a pretty good ice cream. Never going to be as great as here in the United States, where we have dairies in every city, and where what comes out of the cow today is being turned into your ice cream tomorrow. But I have that formula for you. You can send it to steve@emerythompson.com. So contact me for the formula. Christi here for, or is it Chrissy?
Christi.
Christi, thank you. Oh yeah, Christ with the T missing.
No, Christ with an I. The
Christ with-
easiest way.
All right, it's that girl.
Oh, we're back to
we'll
that.
remember that girl for the whatever it was. It was I know what it was. It was the formula.
Apple cider sorbet.
Exactly. By the way, in closing, Emery Thompson, this is the fall. We have machines available. We have come out of the COVID. We've come out of all the other problems going on in the world. We are made in the USA in my factories here in Brooksville, Florida. We have large inventories, so we can take your order, we can build your machine, and we can get it to you very quickly. So call either one of us for pricing, or go to emerythompson.com where you can see the pricing right
30
there.
seconds.
Well, I've still got my last one. I always get almost booted out for this.
30 seconds.
Well, now it's 15. Anyways, so I don't have a question. I have an announcement.
What's that?
My books shipped yesterday.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, you kept that secret.
I did. Well, I just found out today. So
What book is that?
that is my recipe book. Everybody that keeps asking, it has officially shipped. It should be here this week. I'm very excited and also very nervous at the same time. I hope there's no mistakes or anything like that going on. So hopefully next week you'll see me here in this chair holding that book.
I've read it. It has great stories in it, beautiful color pictures of the ice creams, fantastic formulas. It makes a great holiday gift. So stay tuned next week.
All right.
That's exciting.
It is. I am like...
That's great. Oh, we had to say goodbye to them.
Yes.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Now we can continue
Yeah.
the conversation. That was a great idea.
I'm so nervous. So excited, but so nervous.